In this video I'm going to share with you why adding value to your local music scene is one of the best things you can do to grow your music career and to push things forward. So let me tell you a little story. When I decided to go full-time into music production, mixing and mastering, I not only had to quit my day job, I also wanted to change my location. So I left my hometown of Munich and I moved to Berlin, which is the place to be for electronic music in many ways. And so this move forced me to start from scratch, because the problem was I did have more than 10 years of industry experience already in the professional music industry, but in a completely different scene. So I used to be part of the punk rock and hardcore scene, and all my contacts, my professional network, they were all from that subgenre and not from electronic music. So I had to start from scratch and I had to come up with a way to find my position basically in the scene in a completely new location. Now, you might think that why didn't you start internationally? Why didn't you just reach out online and try to build some reputation, try to connect with people through social media and so on? Isn't that the clever way to do it? Why should you do something locally? So here's the point. I decided to go local first because it allowed me to build much deeper relationships with people. If you can sit face to face and if you can get to know the people in your local area, there's an automatic bond, and if you can find a way to add value to those people who make a difference in the local scene, then this will spiral and snowball into something bigger that will help your career in the long run, also on an international level. So you might be asking now, what did I exactly do? I tried to figure out what is something that I can bring to the table with my skill set that is in high demand in this local area and where I can connect with the right level of people, because obviously I cannot just from scratch reach out to super famous producers. So I decided to focus on mastering first of all, because I found out that a lot of underground names, labels and artists in Berlin were struggling to get good masters, to be honest. I knew that a lot of them were hiring friends for just 20 bucks a master and they sounded awful. And I wanted to show them there's definitely potential, so I offered my services for free first of all, which got me the foot in the door. I did free trial masters and convinced them with the quality, of course, and that helped me build trust with those local underground names. Now, relatively quickly, this spiraled into something much bigger, because I got referred to friends of friends and so on and so forth. And this led to the first projects for bigger names in the scene and bigger labels and so on, which then obviously helped me to have some credits to my name. But the cool thing here is this did not only help me with this mixing and mastering side of things, it also helped me get the foot in the door with labels where I can then also release my own music and also connect with people who were promoting shows, which now, for example, the 3D sound installations that I do, like a lot of the things come from that time still where I built those first connections. And so your takeaway for this is to ask yourself, okay, what is something besides the music itself that you can bring to the table, where you can add value to your local music scene? What can you do? It can be, for example, graphic design. It can be helping people with their social media. Whatever it is that helps you get the foot in the door and build a meaningful, trustworthy connection with people in your local scene, this is the first big step. Now, later on, this will obviously lead to connections on a larger scale. This will help you expand internationally, because you can already prove that you have some really strong existing relationships. Okay, let me know what you think about that. Leave a comment below. I'm really curious to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.